Why, hello there. How you doing? We are back. I'm back today with something I've been kind of holding on to for a while. I've kind of... When I buy things, I always buy, 4 or 5 boxes of things usually. Just because if I like it, I want to open some more. When was the last time I opened some of this? I want to say it was April. It's been a while. It's been a pretty long while here. I believe this is called Dream Party. But yeah. So why not open some more? See what fun we can get into if the box will actually let me open it. Of course, as always, I struggle with the packaging. You got yourself a Miko on the cover. And, oh yeah, I remember these. I always like small boxes like these because when I'm done with these, I like to condense cards into, from multiple boxes down into one, just because obviously when you buy as many boxes as I do, you get to the point where you have 300 fucking boxes on the shelf, and it just kind of gets to the point where it's we need to get rid of some of the actual physical boxes of things, or else it's going to take over my space here. So yeah, we got ourselves, I'm trying to remember, that's not Miko. I don't know who that is though, but yeah. Do I remember these cards? They're nice cards. Offhand, I'm going to say no. They look like a host of 550 different AI-generated cards. But yeah, once you open a certain amount of things start blending together. Yeah, I will say that's the biggest problem. Is you start going, what was this? If you get your favorites and you remember those, but then, that's in a nice acrylic card. But you get your favorites and then you just the rest all blur together. Oh, this was the stuff that, okay. I remember reverse side. I remember that part of things. This is a regular card with acrylic outer layers. Nice artwork. Right? Nice artwork. Nice, beautiful artwork of Shen, huh? But... So yeah, we're going to do 2 boxes of these this time. The last 2 boxes I have. That's a nice card. But these do look like a host of other cards. The actual physical artwork looks like, it could be one of 15 different things. The Kaching's nice though. She's always nice. Not bad. I believe that's a Genshin character, but that's not a Genshin character. Is that Kuki Shinobu or is that Kale? There's too many Genshin characters, and when you don't really follow Genshin that much, they just kind of get to the point where it's yeah, this could be one of 5 different characters, and I don't know which one it is. So, excuse my lack of knowledge. Obviously, this is Hu Tao. Not bad. I do definitely like the artwork. I do say it's a host of 10 different cards. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It does not mean it at all. I am complaining about it. I'm just saying it reminds me of other things. So, not bad. And a puzzle. A puzzle is someone with a scythe. Scythe. I was going to call it a Scythe, right? Skype, yeah, they're Skyping right now. Get into the second box of madness. By the way, if you care, back of the box. I do like the pattern. It kind of reminds me of a countertop. Right? Again, another 6 packs. Same pack artwork. I'm surprised there's no hit pack. Usually, 9 times out of 10, each box has a hit pack. Cute. And that artwork is actually much different from the other artworks, and it kind of throws me off, right? Because you got the more anime, and then you have like this. Nice size, but you know. We got ourselves another acrylic. So there's an acrylic in every box. And is that sucrose? If so, that is a rare one. Okay. The hair makes me... And the thing on the head's like, oh, that's a blue archive character. Blue archive character number 243 that I don't know. I recently have started playing Blue Archive more because it just released on Steam. But it's still... Its problem is that the gameplay is pretty... it's basically an idle game. If you've ever played it, you don't actually play it. You watch the characters do the combat. And... I mean... I guess you can play like Star Rail on auto or stuff like that, but when that's the default, it just kind of... I want to like it more than I actually like it. It's like gacha game number 4 or 5 that I'm playing right now. You know, one of the 500 million people playing Uma Musume right now. So I can't really say, oh my god. Blue Archive is, you know, so boring when one's just, you know, essentially Uma Musume is essentially a spreadsheet game about training horses. Okay. She's cute. And Genshin character. Right, Kokomi, is it? Kokomi, is it? This is very Genshin heavy. Which... is good, but also not good, because it's like, where's the star rail? I mean, I just say I started playing Uma Musume. I know that's an Uma Musume character, but she's not a launch character. So I don't know which one that is. Not bad, though. Not bad, though. The first one that I'm like, yep. You're a horse girl. I was going to say, where's the tail? But the tail's kind of hiding back there. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Uma Musume. I'm like anyone who's been around me the past 3 weeks. I've been pretty much freaking addicted to that game. So, as have a lot of people. So, it kind of went viral pretty much, so it's been crazy to see that out of all the gacha games that have came out the past couple years, that's the one that kind of went crazy. Oh yeah, that is a puzzle piece if I've ever seen one. It looks like the edge of a pool and some girl's hair, and is that a knee? Great. It's not the same as this one though. But yeah, so that is Dream Party. Like I said, I like these cards, but they don't really stand out. You know. They're not bad, they're not the worst I've ever pulled. Anyone who has been watching these videos for a while knows that I have a love-hate relationship with Goddess Story just because they all blend together. But yeah, this was Dream Party. You enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like. Blah, 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 you know, the whole subscribe, etc., 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 every single YouTube video ever says. And yeah, I do videos like this all the time. So every couple days, every 2 days, sometimes every 3 days, just because obviously there's 7 days in a week and you can't do something every 2 days and keep a pattern. So every Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So if you enjoy, don't forget to subscribe so you can come back in the next video. Come back and watch. Thank you very much for watching. You have yourself a great day.